Kevin, how's the feel been the first couple days of kind of the summer league training camp?
Well, I mean, today was day one. It was awesome. I mean, great energy. We went long. We had a good 2.5 hour practice, and guys went hard. But the guys responded well, played pretty well as a team for the first day. You expect it to be pretty sloppy on the first day, and it was better than I expected. So that was a good positive sign.
TJ at the end of the season talked quite a bit about this being just a big summer for him. What's kind of your guys' expectations for TJ, what you're looking for him or out of him for summer league?
Well, I mean, we expect him to probably be our leading scorer. I mean, that would be my guess. I mean, his ability to get downhill and just score the ball in a bunch of different ways. But we really want to see him defend. We're going to put him on some tough tasks out there. And we want to see him take those tasks on while scoring as well. Like, you got to do both. You got to be a two-way player. So it is a big summer for him. He had a great practice today, but it's going to be hard for him too because he's probably going to be the focal point of every team's defense. So it'll be fun to watch him navigate through that.
And how's Rob kind of doing in the first practice? And I mean, he has a big summer ahead of him as well. I mean, Finch and Conley both spoke of their hope for him to kind of take that next step this season.
Yeah, I mean, we need him to run the team. He did a great job of that today. He wasn't forcing a lot. I think he learned a lot this season under Mike's tutelage. We want him to defend at a high rate. He can't be a minus. We want him to be a plus out there defensively. So he was working hard and running the team well. It seems like it slowed down a little bit for him, and it was pretty fast-paced out there today. So.
Anyone out there today that kind of surprised you? I mean, you have the young kids that you drafted. You have the Irish point guard over here. I mean, there's kind of a lot of people with different stories. Anyone that really kind of caught your eye today?
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with the Irish CJ. I mean, he is a true point guard. So that kind of stands out in today's game. There's not a whole ton of true point guards. It kind of reminds me of TJ McConnell, just not as aggressive to score. So we'll get him going in that regard. But I mean, he's got all the reads. There's a lot of new faces out there. There's just a lot of guys competing really hard. It was awesome to watch.
I hear it's in his blood. His grandpa's like a Hall of Fame European point guard and and coach. So I guess he comes from a good pedigree from what I've heard.
Yeah. And Kane was really good. I mean, he was super competitive. Him and TJ were going at it. That was fun to watch. It was a good first day.
What about Yohan? What have you seen from him so far? What's it been like getting to know him?
We're still waiting on clearance with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so tomorrow we should have him and Rocco ready to roll. And we have 2 practices tomorrow, so that's kind of why we did 1 today, just so they can get sped up real quick tomorrow.
Just going back to Rob, what have your conversations been like with him, and has he laid out kind of early on what he wants to accomplish?
He hasn't really laid out what he wants to accomplish. It's been more, but we're going to have continued dialogue throughout. I mean, the dialogue basically has just been like, I want him to be aggressive, but the ball's gonna be in his hands a lot. So he's got to run the team. He's got to make sure he's getting other people involved. Just the stuff that comes with being a point guard. Where he's always been kind of a blend of both, and we need him to be a little bit more true to that point guard position. And I think he's bought into that, so we'll see.
How much of right now is like evaluating, or is that more halfway through summer league games, or what is your kind of philosophy on that?
Well, you definitely don't evaluate after day one. Right. There's not much you're going to get out of that, but I mean, we're evaluating, of course. I mean, we're always evaluating. This is a big summer for them. This is their opportunity to play a lot. We got a good team, so it's really important to see them play well together, right? If everybody's just trying to go out and score their own, we're not going to look that good. So. We evaluate everything. We always do. We evaluate individual workouts in the summer. We want to see progression.
What do you want to see from Jaylen Clark?
Well, he's going to guard the best player every night, and it'll be 1 through 4. I might put him on a power forward. Might put him on center. I want to see it all. Offensively, just keep tightening up the little things. I mean, he cuts well. He does a lot of things that are intangible to our team, right? Which is why he played. Continue to do that, knock down open shots. can see what he can do off the dribble. He's really good playing off the catch and driving the basketball. So just continue to do that and tighten everything up. We don't necessarily want him running pick and rolls that much, but if it comes, it comes.
Last year, C. Hines kind of talked about how, the summer league team is an extension of the main roster, and you guys ran kind of similar actions and stuff last year.
Yeah.
Is it safe to assume that's kind of how you're going to be treating summer league as the coach?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll run some different like half court sets, but as far as like what we flow and do, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense to run a totally different offense than what we run. So it's really important for these guys to get those reps of what we do, and then we'll tinker with some things just based on our personnel out here, and definitely try to get guys in the right spots and run good things for them that they can, be successful.
I mean, you've been a part of quite a few summer leagues over the years. Just how different is this team? I mean, there's probably 2 or 3 guys that might be able to start, on different teams in the league. Is this team's talent level just a little bit different than years past?
Yeah, it's a little better. I mean, there's some really talented teams out there. There's definitely one of the better ones that we've had here. And I was in New Orleans for 8 years. It was better than most of those. So, yeah, I'm fortunate to be coaching this team. And they compete. That's the most important thing. Summer League, it's all about like how hard you compete, locking in defensively, and then the offense will come. It'll come and go. But if you can defend, then you can get out in transition. But, yeah, we got a good group.